My role as advocate for the consumer is to find the edge, meaning I'm trying to find extra spots where there are options available to buyers that are wildly in the buyer's favor. And oh, yeah, by the way, I want the price of that option to be as low as possible. Here are two. Here are two that I'm going to review today for subscribers here to the Substack, for the paid subscribers. Thank you very much. So, CMS.gov. This is the individual health insurance open enrollment period, which has actually been extended an extra 30 days. There it is on your screen, to review and choose health plans through January 15th. This looks innocent. It's actually for those persons with marginal health, or even for persons who are in good health. Fairly important option, in my view. In other words, what this allows you to do, let's just say there are two scenarios. Scenario number one, you already have existing health insurance. If that's the case, it's now November 18th. There's only 4 weeks to have any health checkup. If you've not had your preventative health checkup, get it. And the reason is you want results and information so that you can make the right choice next year, for next year. So you can remember that a lot of the things that I talk about on the channel are really about the fact that, Mr. Perfect has a different price where he is willing to pay for health insurance compared to Jabba the Hutt. There's a video called Life's a Gamble. Watch it. This is the most important thing so that you can understand what you are supposed to be doing, what you are supposed to be looking for. And there it is right there, which is now you can find out during this last 6 weeks whether or not you are Jabba the Hutt or whether or not you're Mr. or Miss Perfect. Because then you can still adjust your plan during this first 2 weeks of January to be effective in February. Let's say you're Mr. Perfect. Now all of a sudden I may want to be able to choose a cheaper plan. Maybe you find out some news that you did not want to hear, in which case more expensive insurance with lower deductibles, higher and higher levels of coverage may be in order and justify the higher price. Now, the carriers, they don't love this, right? They don't love this. They want stability and predictability about their enrollment numbers. And that's not really our problem as the consumer, right? I mean, of course, if we were the owners of the insurance company, we don't like this. We absolutely don't. We wanted this November 1 through December 15th so that we can actually have a prediction about what our future revenues as far as premiums go, and what they know pretty much what the payout's going to be because of law of large numbers. For the consumer, however, you want to be able to adjust, and the fact that you have more time and that it runs into the next calendar year is very, very valuable. What we've got up here is the fact that this is the Joe Name with Medicare commercial. So let's just take a quick look for just a couple of moments.
Hi, I'm Joe Name. If you're on Medicare, this is important information. I called the Medicare Coverage Helpline and they instantly looked up my coverage. They offered to enroll me in a plan that includes rides to medical appointments, private home aid, doctors and nurses visits by telephone, and even home-delivered meals. The plan also includes dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage.
Okay. So what I'm really talking about here for this segment and the extra options here, okay, what is true is dental inside of Medicare Advantage is absolutely true. In other words, embedded dental does exist in almost all Medicare Advantage plans. In fact, I can't identify any that don't have any dental. Okay, so in other words, the Medicare Advantage carriers are smart. Let's give them that, of course. They're using some of their per diem in order to provide benefits that people demand. So that's what they've done. That's what they've chosen to do with some of their per diem / allowance. Okay, that's the way that this works. So again, taking advantage of options. Almost all, and when I say almost all, I actually mean for all practical intents and purposes, all Medicare Advantage plans have additional enhanced dental and vision. The way to get the extra value is to not choose it at the beginning unless you are certain you're going to hit the maximum benefit amount. The entirety of dental is the fact that the limit exists here for maximum benefit amount. I don't like the label of insurance for dental coverage. I would have rather call it dental voucher, dental coupon, because the fact of the matter is there's a maximum benefit allowed per calendar year. The payout diagram to my hockey sticks for people who have seen my other videos, they know this. Watch those other videos, by the way. Anyway, the way to find out is to, again, go to the dentist at the very beginning of January if you're a Medicare Advantage policy owner. And then, and only then, if you heard a diagnosis from your dentist, you need XYZ, and that it's going to be a very high cost. Then the enhanced dental and vision can be worth it. Why? Because of the higher maximum benefit amount that you can possibly receive. Because the candid reality is that the embedded dental and vision inside of Medicare Advantage will likely be $1,000, $1,500 at most for the maximum benefit allowed in a calendar year, which won't be enough if you require 3 implants and 2 crowns. The way to find, if you're not certain, the way to handle it is to go to the dentist very early in January so that you can get your diagnosis about what is possible, and then double back to choose the enhanced dental and vision after the fact. That's the way to not use an extra $500, which should be yours. And the fact is maybe you'll want to part with the $500 in a calendar year because the extra benefits are worth it.